Hey guys, what's going on? It's Mark with Spiguyver Backpacking, and today is episode 3 of my weight loss series. So what we're going to talk about tonight is kind of how my last week has gone, how I've stuck to my goals, kind of just a little recap of the things we've already talked about, and then we're going to go into my tip for this week and some of my plans for the upcoming week. So let's do this. So for this week, I've actually done really well. The one thing that I struggled with last week was cutting out the sweets. Because we were camping and because of being Father's Day, I had gotten those sweets, and so it was easy for me to just justify it. But this week, I really made an effort to eat better, cut the sweets out, keep drinking the water, and keep my activity levels up as I had. So I jumped on the scale this morning, and I was 184. So that means I started at 190. I'm down 6 pounds over the last 2 weeks. It was 1.5 pounds the first week, so that means 4.5 pounds this week. So really good week for me. I'm feeling better because I am out exercising more, and I feel the momentum building, and I feel that the cravings. I haven't had any coffee all week long, and while it has been brought up that, black coffee is not bad for you. I've been drinking coffee for so long, and I drink so much that I really wanted to wean myself off of it for a while, be clean for a little while, just drink and eat a little bit more healthy, and then later on use those properties that are within the black coffee to help increase your metabolism and really get the burn going a little bit more later on when I need that help. Right now, I feel that things are going really well, and until I reach a plateau, I don't want to bring that back in. So that's the reason that I'm doing that. But things have gone really well this week. As I said, 6 pounds down in 2 weeks. That's a pretty good rate, and really it's because my natural, like when I just did nothing back before, was about like 175, 170, 175 is where I a lot of times settled in. But it was because I had really not been doing anything, sitting on the couch, watching TV, just not being active at all. I used to ride the bike a lot. And so changing from that really active lifestyle to a sedentary lifestyle, sitting at my desk at work all the time, really just let the weight start to creep up. And so I'm feeling good about this. So this has taken us into week 3. And so I wanted to tell you guys, first of all, what I've got going on this week, what's coming up, and then we'll get into the tip. So this week I have a pretty good hike planned. Now, I had tried to work out something where I was going to be meeting up with some other people and getting in a good hike. Didn't work out, and so I tried to get my oldest son to go with me, and he didn't feel up to it. So I'm heading out on my own. I've kind of changed around what I'm doing, the mileage, where I'm starting to make the car drop a little bit easier, and then, you'll see in the video, I've got a special guest going to be picking me up, so that'll be something to look forward to. But I'm looking to do about 65 to 70 miles of the H.I.I.T this weekend, starting somewhere around Max Patch and then heading up to Sam's Gap, maybe a little bit further depending on how I'm feeling. I'm just going to try and push it a little bit. I'll be using the Morel trail gloves. It'll be the first time doing any long backpacking in those, so I'm excited to see how they perform and how my feet feel after using those. So it'll be a little bit different, but I'm looking forward to that. Even though I'm going out this weekend, I'm leaving Friday morning. I still want to get some workouts in tomorrow. So Thursday, I'll still go back to the gym and get in my workout. I haven't been running as much this week, and there's been a good reason for it. I was starting to get a little bit of the shin splints, and I didn't want those bothering me while I was out hiking, so I backed off from that a little bit so that I could go into this hike, this backpacking trip, a little bit more fresh and with no problems that I wanted to worry about. But following this hike, when I come back Tuesday, I come back Monday evening, spend the 4th of July with the family, hanging out, we'll see how I do as far as food goes on that. With it being the holiday, who knows? And I will have earned it after that long hike. And then on Wednesday, I'm actually heading out of town for work, but I'm going to take my shoes with me and try and get in some runs. If it's on the treadmill, it's on the treadmill, but I will try and get some runs. I'll be down in Austin, Texas, so maybe able to meet up with a friend or two from down that area, but we'll see. I wanted to hit upon something. So I'm going out for this backpacking trip, and I have cut back on a lot of the things that I'm doing in my everyday life as far as what I'm eating, sweets, stuff other than water, just trying to eat a little bit more healthy. Now, while I'm out on the trail, I'm not going to be trying to reduce calories or cut out carbs or any of that stuff. I want to make sure that I have the energy to keep going. I'll be burning a ton of calories while I'm out there hiking. I'm going to be going up mountains, down mountains, around mountains, through valleys. I want the energy there. I'm trying to hit around 20, maybe even up to 30 miles each day. And I really want to make sure that I'm ready for it, I'm fueled, and I'm energized. So the things that you do at home kind of go out the window a little bit while you're out on the trail. Now, you can, rather than doing Mountain House and some of the other ones that have a lot of preservatives and a lot of sodium content, you can go for some of the really, there are a few out there that are much better, healthier meals that are put together. Paleo To Go puts together some great meals. I've actually never had one before. I know a couple people that have, and I've seen the reviews on them, and everyone seems to love them. They are a little bit more expensive, like close to double what all the other meals are. But the quality of the meal, the quality of the meat, the quality of everything is just a higher quality. So you're getting something better out of it. So this leads us to this week's tip. So my tip for this week is to mix in high intensity interval training. You guys have seen it before. It's called HIIT training. That intensity, the intervals, those are what really give you big gains and big benefits. It'll really boost your metabolism, not just during the workout, but for hours after, to keep the calorie burn going and get you more bang for the buck. There are a few really good pluses to it as well, and that's that, you can do interval training with all kinds of different workouts. So if you're a runner, you can do fartlek training, and that's speed work. If you're a cyclist, you can do intervals on the cycle, on the bike. There's lots of different types of intervals that you can do, but you can do those. For me, the way that I'm incorporating the high intensity interval training is through my kickboxing classes. So I go to a place called 9 Round, and so here's what it looks like for me to go and do my workout. And the reason that I really like this place is that I get a great workout. I usually go at lunchtime, and it helps me to relieve my stress during the day and be able to come back to work energized and keep going and really deal with those challenging problems. What's great is that they mix it up. So the way that 9 Round works is it's 9 3-minute rounds with 30-second active recovery between each round, where you're doing something with a different body part each time. But the way that it works, you're going through and you're doing punching drills, there's weights involved. Round 9 is always something to do with abs. So you're getting a full body workout going through there, and I have found that by doing that, I end up burning a lot more calories than I would just going and punching a bag or going out for a run for a little while. So it's really, because it's 9 3-minute rounds and then 30-second rests in between, it's like a 35-minute workout. In the door to out the door, 35 minutes. In that time, I can burn a lot of calories. Sometimes, depending on how hard I'm going, it can be up in the 700 to 800 range in that 35 minutes. I wear a heart rate monitor while I'm there, so I can always take a look up at the board. They've got a screen that shows your heart rate while you're working out, and it's just great. For me, it's it's practicing self-defense type techniques. It's something that builds confidence. It is a full body workout. It's not boring. And every time I go, the trainers have mixed it up, and it's not always doing the same punches at the same bag every time. So each time you go, it is a new workout. It is a different workout. And the different trainers that are there push me in different ways, and I really appreciate that. So guys, thanks for sticking with me. This is week 3 we're going into. I've got a busy week coming up with a big backpacking trip back up on the AT just north of the Smokies, going out for a few days, gonna have some fun, gonna really push my own limits, and really just get out there and do it. I've got some new gear that I'm taking out with me that you guys will get to see. Of course, there'll be a trip video or several trip videos from this one. But get out there and do this. Try mixing in some of those intervals. Go online, look up HIIT, H-I-I-T. Get some ideas for your type of workout, the type of stuff that you like to do. Mix it in. Don't do it every day. Mix it in. Start with 1 or 2 days a week and build up. And I think you'll find that it's more entertaining. So especially if you're a runner or a cyclist, doing the high intensity interval training actually breaks up the time. Rather than going at a steady rate for an hour, if you take that hour and you break it up into 5-minute chunks or 3-minute chunks, it really makes the time go by a whole lot faster. Yeah, it kind of hurts while you're doing some of the stuff, but at the end, the time has flown by and you've gotten yourself a great workout. So guys, that's my tip for the week. High intensity interval training, HIIT training. Get out there, do it. I'll see you guys down the trail. Thanks.